Okay, yeah, come to next tool. This is pen tool, right? So pen tool is very important tool, because with pen tool we create logos, shapes, patterns and curves, whatever it is related to art, drawing, sketch, right? So it is very important tool in Adobe softwares. Mostly the tool is very important tool for Photoshop, Illustrator, Animator CC, InDesign, Premiere Pro, After Effects. In all these softwares we use this tool, right? So you must have to get control on pen tool in Photoshop. Then it is very easy to use in all other Adobe packages, right? Adobe softwares. So let us check actually how to use and what is the use of this, right? So see, in pen tool the shortcut is P. There are other tools also, sir. Tools also there, the similar tools. So pen tool and free form pen tool, curvature pen tool, add anchor point tool, delete anchor point tool, and convert a point tool. Okay, first check on the pen tool, click on the pen tool. When you click on the pen tool, there is a description: makes and changes paths or shapes with anchor points and handles, right? So what are anchor points and what are paths? We'll check this. So first, after clicking that, if you observe in options bar, there are options are there. See here, shape option is there, path and pixels, right? So each one differently can perform, right? So let us check one by one. First, shape. When you click on shape, there is two fill and strokes showing, right? Here the default, the fill blue is there. If you want, you can change the color, and here you can change this outline color also. Okay, so we'll check one by one. Okay, with pen tool, first I'm adding 1 point. See, the next point I'm clicking here. See, there is no preview is available, because when I'm moving my mouse cursor from my left side, after clicking only it is showing, right? In default the color is showing here. For time being you can switch off the color. There is a red mark showing no color. Click on that. Okay, let us see. Now this is the left side. I want to add right side. I'm moving my hand to right side, but after clicking only the line is showing, right? It's visible that. So but I want to see the preview of this line, right? So preview, it's very helpful, right? When you move your hand direction left, right, or top or bottom, the preview also follows your mouse. Okay, so how to add a preview? In optional bar, there are some options are there. Particularly if you observe here, there is a star symbol, like, right? Just click on that. Here the rubber band option is there. In default it is not giving the tick mark. There is no tick mark inside. Just click on that. Show path extension. See, show path extension while drawing. Just click on that, and now see, even I am not clicking that point, but it is showing preview of the pen tool, right? Just click on that. It is fixing there, and again I am planning to add another anchor point somewhere, but not yet drop that point. But even though my preview is showing according to my hand movement, okay, so it is showing. That is the benefit, right? So don't forget. So click on the rubber band option, right? When you uncheck that, now see, there is no preview, right? So please keep on the rubber band. Okay. Okay, so this is what your shape. So start and end point, if you connect, if you move these 2 points, if you move these 2 points closely, right, so it's overlapping each other, it's creating one 0. That is means what? You are connecting these 2 points. That means your shape is performing as a one shape. Now see, it is completed. If you observe here the layers, okay, it is by the name shape, the whole shape is created, right? So that is, let us check again one by one. Now come to the first point. Yeah, the blue dot. This is what actually the dot, blue dot. For timing, switch off this point. Yeah, the blue dot, I added blue dot. This is called what? Anchor point. Anchor point. Then I am adding here one more point, and this is one more anchor point. Between these two anchor point, this is path, the line showing, right, connecting 2 points. So the 2 points are one anchor point and another anchor point, 2 anchor points connecting each other, that is called path, right? So when you draw anything, so you are adding points, okay, through points you are connecting your points by paths and joining somewhere and performing as a one, right? That is called the one shape, right? Don't forget. So anchor points and paths, right? So always keep minimum anchor points to build any shape, right? Okay, let's check. Then on the rubber band again, click one point, and here another point, and here join this point, click this, because the point added, and then now there is a fill option is there, right? Fill. So add any color, because it is already connected all the points. Now it is adding colors. Okay, the same way here you can add gradient colors. See, these are the gradient colors. So many gradient colors are there. You can click on them, or otherwise choose from the basics, or otherwise here we have other gradient templates are there. You can choose from these designed templates, right? Okay, or otherwise you can choose your own by clicking here, press here the one box here showing, so choose that color. Instead of that, you can choose red color. This side, click here, instead of this color you can add another color. Okay, so this is the two colors. Between these you can drag this. Okay, it is adding red more, and here it is adding blue more. So according to your requirement, your need, you have to choose all this, right? And again here the solid color is there and noise is there, right? So again the smoothness 100% and 33%, right? So make this 100%. Okay, and here there is a opacity here. The opacity here, the transparency it is creating, and here the solid color, and here solid color. And if you want, you can add opacity here. Okay, so this is the opacity, and you can add here color with any color, right? Okay, these are the options. So inside of options, so cancel it for timing. Okay, choose any color, or otherwise simply. And one more thing is that here we use the patterns. some patterns are there. You can add the patterns within the pen shape, right? Otherwise, for timing, switch off this red line. So that means what here? No color required right now. Just click up that. No color, right? Okay. Now come to this outline. Here it is fill and here it is stroke. Click on this stroke and give the red line, added red line, but here increase the line pixel because the visibility we want more, right? Yeah, see here the line very sharp and a straight line, right? If you want, you can change this to click to apply this stroke, the dash lines, right? We can use this one. Okay, stroke options are there, so you can on the options, more options. In the more options, the stroke distance in presets are there. You can choose presets, delete current preset, okay, and here the caps are dashed line, so you can give just one only. Now see it is changing, but here I am giving 4, and here this is 1. See the gap between this, right? And you can add a 4 here. See, according to your the requirement, it is a giving, right? So for timing, I am not giving all this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So here it is align center inside. So it is aligning inside and center, and here it is outside, and the cap is built and rounded. So here the cap is here, it is changing into rounded and square, okay, and corners melter round. See here it is round and it is bevel. Okay, sometimes when we create some designs like logos or any shapes particularly, the requirement needed, right? So there we use all these things. Okay, for timing, close all these things, cancel. If you save this one, the settings will be saved, right? Okay. So this can be center for timing, say cancel. Okay, same options here also, the same options here they are showing, right? So no need to repeat again, and the options are there, same options again from here, and the star options line here also you can change. Okay, okay, then here the dotted line, a dot, sometimes we want the dotted line, right? Okay, then this is a right, a straight line. Okay, then this is what a width and a height. Suppose if you change this to 1000, 1000, and give enter, it is extending, right, the width, and here the height, suppose 1000 I am giving, and enter, moving down, right, according to, and then these are combined shapes. If you have more than 2 objects, you can combine them, merge them, subtract them, right? So after adding the other objects, I'll combine. So these are also the same. This is aligns more than 2 objects. If you want to handle deal, so you can use all these alignments, right? And send shape backward, front, forward, backward, and back, right? We are moving backward and frontward. Okay. Okay, and here these are the options. Thickness, suppose this is 1 pixel thickness, 2 pixel thickness, if you observe here, and this is 3 pixels. Thickness, the line thickness it is showing, right? For default, the 1 is there, I'll keep this. And here it is what the color, the inside color, how it look like. So yellow you want, or otherwise you can change into default. Okay, these are. So here auto add and delete options, align edges. So you can change this into no need to change. So you can keep this as it is. Okay. So then what I'll do now, I want to create curve lines, not always straight lines, right? So here give one press, the next one showing my preview, here add straight line, but the other line here I want curve, not straight. Okay, so here how to create curve, after pressing point, anchor point here, without releasing your mouse, wrist. Okay, so after adding the point without releasing your mouse, with the left mouse, with the left click, just by pressing your left mouse, turn your wrist right side and left side, right? So the handles are showing, these are handles, so these are handles. Okay, by pressing, clicking that handle, you can perform your directions. See, these are the directions. Okay, here continuously I am adding curve lines because the front one is curve, so pen tool is showing all curve lines, right? I am using Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, right? So here also I am adding curve line, and because of the curve line here, the other line, the next line preview, it is showing in curve, but here after this curve I want straight line, not curve. So how to do that? On keyboard press alt and come to here, this end anchor point, not here, this is not your anchor point, these are handles. To move your shape this side and that side, we use handles. Okay, after pressing the alt button on keyboard, come to here, this end point, and click with the left and release your mouse, I mean release your finger on from alt. Okay, now here see, here your pen tool is started freshly, so it is giving straight line, straight line, straight line, and here I want again curve line. So what to do? By pressing left mouse, don't release, and turn your wrist this side and that side, automatically according to your wrist directions it is changing, right? Okay, and now because of this, the curve, here also it is giving curve again, here also giving curve, but again I want a straight line. So what to do now? And again press an alt and click here and connect to this point, right? Connect, right? This is your shape is completed. Within this shape, if you want, you can add color. Okay, color, otherwise don't add color. This time I want to change the outline color. See, this is for stroke and this is for fill. Now see all this. Okay, these are. Okay, and here change your outline if you want. So by default I am giving 5 I am giving. Okay, right? So this is this normal pen tool. Sorry. Next, freeform pen tool. With freeform pen tool, what we do? Adds anchor points as you draw. Paths are shapes as you draw. So freeform, like with a pen and pencil on paper, how we draw freely as your way, so it is also creating the same. See, if you observe here, so many anchor points are there. Because of the so many anchor points flow you are dropping here, so your path, your shape is very rough, not smooth. See, the previous lines are very flexible, so very smooth. Okay, these are very smooth lines, but this is in zigzag path because we used this freeform pen tool. With the freeform pen tool, what we do, create with the freeform pen tool. So freehand lines we create, right? So after adding the freeform lines, you have to move properly, you have to give the proper shape, otherwise it look like very rough zigzag path, right? So most of the artists and designers, they don't use, right? So those people, they prefer to use that pen tool. Rarely we use this freeform pen tool because there's so many anchor points are creating here, right? Okay, so then next one, what is this? Curvature pen tool. With curvature pen tool, what we do, makes or changes paths or shapes using points. By using points, we are creating paths or shapes. How to do that? So first, add one point, okay, and then I'm adding one more point, right? And the next, I'm not going to add any points, just I'm without clicking my mouse, just I'm moving my mouse right side. So automatically within the two anchor points, the curve is performing, right? And now click one point here, and next without adding any point, just moving my mouse, here I'm adding one more point, and next without adding any point, I'm trying to connect the first point, connect this and give the shape. See, now see, perfect oval shape here it is created. So this is useful. Sometimes more than easily we create this kind of oval shapes, right? So more than your normal pen tool, with curvature pen tool, we do all this, we create these shapes, right? Curvature. Next, add anchor point tool. With the add anchor point tool, what we do, here I'm using pen tool, one anchor point, here one anchor point, one anchor point, one anchor point. I'm connecting to the first one. The complete shape is created. On that, what I'll do here, I add anchor point. So anchor point adds anchor points to your paths. Okay, this is your path, 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 path. Between these two anchor points created the path. On path, anywhere if you want, you can add points. Okay, because here I want curve, because it is already created a path, straight line path. I want to create one curve here inside or outside. Then immediately use this add anchor point tool. When you reach to the path, your the tool, the anchor, your arrow is converting to pen and plus, right? Click on there. Now your pen tool is converted to white arrow. So white arrow is nothing but this is the direct selection tool, right? So the same way here also, by after adding that point, move that to upwards or downwards. So it is created the curve path. With curve path, if you observe, with curve paths, the two sides handles also visible. See, this is, though I am pushing up and down, these two handles also accordingly moving, right? And here with the add anchor point tool again, we click here one more point and move this. See here also, because of the smooth curve, the handles are created, okay? And here also add, and here also add. Now it is converted into full curves, okay? Then delete anchor point. What is the benefit of this? It is simple to delete your unnecessary anchor points. If you feel somewhere we created unnecessary anchor points, by pressing that on that point, you are actually deleting that a point, okay? Okay. Then what is this? Convert a point tool. So convert point tool is very helpful. Sometimes when you click here, the two handles are visible. The one side I am pushing upwards, but the down also it is moving. Here suppose observe this, I am pushing this handle down, but the left side, my left side, it is moving oppositely, but sometimes I don't want this. So one side, this side should fix, this side only I have to move my handle. How to do that? Use this tool, convert point tool, click on that, and now move this handle. Now see, your right side, this is not moving, only this side only it is moving. See, now I am using this side, it should fix. Now see, it is very helpful sometimes when you create logos and shapes and patterns. So this tool is very helpful, okay? With this tool what we do? So there is a curve, right? If you click on the point at a curve points, at curved area, if you click on the anchor point, it is converting into straight lines, right? This is very helpful, okay? So these are the pen tool, about pen tool. So this is very important, and you have to practice all these things, okay? About the next tool I will explain, okay? Thank you.